5, 6, 7, 8.
My boot scooting baby is driving me crazy. My obsession for the Western. I dance all day.
Hello and welcome back to A Pinch of Salt Gaming. You are watching Pokemon Silver. I am your host Ryan, and Ben is also here.
Oh yes, yep. Sorry, I'm maiming.
He's memeing on Pokertown, which again, join Pokertown if you can, and you will, because you love it, and all the dank memes are there.
You really need to get a better slogan. It's where memes go to die. No wait, that's bad.
It's where memes come to live. I'm just hoping this guy doesn't have a Whooper. That's my main goal right now.
What? No Whooper.
No Whooper.
A Whooper's edible.
Roland has an Nidoran boy.
Can we go to Burger King and buy a Whooper?
Burger King? What do you think this is, mate? Fucking Hungry Jack's, mate. Burgers are better.
Same thing, aren't they?
They technically are.
See?
But no one calls it Burger King in Australia, mate. It's Hungry Jack's.
It was Burger King at one point, I swear.
It's Hungry Jack's, mate.
And like Hamburglar was their mascot.
No, their mascot, and I'm doing this as a shout out to you, Josh. Their mascot was Dicey, Rolly, and Sparkles. They had party hats with like little characters on them. One of them was a square, one of them was a circle, and one of them was a star. And we called them Dicey, Rolly, and Sparkles. And they were the effects you got if you took heaps of drugs. Or ate Hungry Jacks, as it was. APoS does not condone taking drugs.
Orally taking drugs.
Well, any taking drugs.
No, you can take them as a suppository because that's hilarious to watch.
You've watched someone take a suppository?
No! Maybe. It was a weird night, okay? I'd rather not talk about it.
That's disgusting. You watch someone shove something up their ass whilst you're in the room.
Are you saying...
And it wasn't sexual.
I'm glad you... have you not been there before? Hey man, I just need to...
I'm just shaking my head in disgust right now.
I'm not the one that was taking drugs at Hungry Jack's.
Hey,
God.
I wasn't taking drugs.
That's what you say now.
As a matter of fact, neither of us were taking drugs. We were just making jokes about the fact that it was like, we're at Hungry Jack's. And
so edgy, so many drugs.
Oh yeah, we're like all up in the 420 references and everything. But anyway.
So, we've actually made it surprisingly unscathed with none of our Pokemon with a drug reference in the name. Except for Rocky, which I guess is steroids.
Yeah, I guess you could kind of go with that. But we came close to calling, what was it? Bellsprout, you wanted to call it something off camera.
No, did I?
Yeah.
Was that me?
It might have been you.
Are you getting me confused with other people again?
I may be getting you confused.
Jesus, it's almost like I called you colorblind earlier.
Colorblind doesn't mean my memory's terrible.
I'm not sure. What if you're one of those people who remember only in colors? Yeah, it was a very grey day. Every day's grey for you. Come on.
I tell you what is weird though. Have you ever seen?
Shout out to all my colorblind homies. I don't actually hate you. Except for you.
Except for you especially.
You know who I'm talking about.
There's actually a
colorblind meme?
No, well, I'm sure there's plenty of those, but there's an what is it called? A disease, I guess. I don't know. It's there's this thing called synesthesia, which means that you hear sound.
And can you taste colors?
You see sound.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I knew someone who had this inability to comprehend numbers as numbers, but instead saw numbers as colors.
Cool.
Weird,
but cool.
I spent a long time trying to work out how, that's like, you know, an afternoon of, you just sit there and you go, how does that work? I want to know. Yeah. Can you, paint me a chart of your numbers? How does algebra fit into the equation?
Yeah.
It's like a line of colors and then X is like an alphabet. What's the alphabet doing here?
Yeah.
It's like everyone else in algebra who asks the same damn question.
I honestly have nothing to say to that. I mean, What are you talking about, algebra?
Do you know why the Romans never struggled at algebra?
Why is that?
Because x always equaled 10.
That is a terrible joke. That is an absolutely terrible joke.
Oh, it's the greatest joke. Second greatest joke.
It just makes me think of that Simpsons reference where...
Oh my, a Simpsons reference.
Yeah.
I never saw it coming.
All about the Simpsons references. Where Bart's like, he skips learning Roman numerals and basically ends up with this huge chase. Comes to like a zoo with like 7 numbered doors with Roman numerals, and he's like, oh god, well, I don't know which is the safe door. He's like, hang on, the Rocky V, that was the 5th one. So Rocky 5 plus Rocky 2 equals Rocky 7, Adrian's Revenge. And he successfully exits the thing. My jokes are terrible.
See, that wasn't even your joke.
I know.
That was Matt Groening's joke.
That was Matt Groening's joke.
And that's not the only thing I did to that either. You know, groaning.
What? No, kind of like that reference?
Nah, I was just gonna let you wallow in it for a while.
Yeah. You know which Pokemon I always thought was a little bit underrated? Was Spearow.
But Fearo's terrible.
It is terrible, but I feel like there should be something either between Spearow and Fearow or after Fearow.
See, I would like to use Fearow with Eviolite.
Eviolite Fearow would be pretty cool.
I'd buy that for $1.
I'd buy that for $1.
You gotta stop making that reference.
We should.
That's like the 2nd time this year.
Eh. Well, it's only the start of this year.
I mean, this year is only a few days in, Ryan. Come on.
We're actually power leveling through Rocky at the moment.
We are?
Because he's boosted. Yeah, because he's got boosted
I thought
XP.
I could hear the Eye of the Tiger in the background.
It's the Eye of the Tiger, he's on level 8.
That's actually pretty fast. We gotta also level up our sheep.
Yeah, that's why I'm switching him. How's our egg doing?
You can check your egg?
Yeah, stats. It moves around inside sometimes. It must be close to hatching.
What does it say when it moves around inside?
When it's about to hatch, it goes, it's like...
Carl, howdy! It's me, Joey! Isn't it nice out? My Rattata's looking awesome, as it does. I wish I could show you. Oh yeah, man, I want to show you my Rattata. Oh man, it beat a Kakuna. I'm so lonely. Call me.
Well, he calls us all the time. So he's quite easily fulfilling the call me maybe.
Well, no, he calls you.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
But that's a one-sided relationship. It's just like how you...
I asked him to call me maybe.
It's like how you only ever call me. It's the same system.
Yeah, I suppose.
When was the last time I called you?
We could love a Zubat.
Yeah, I actually do want a Zubat.
Alright, well, seeing as I have a Pokemon sort of near its level, I might be able to catch it.
Please do. What are we going to call it?
That's up to you. You're the one that wants the Zubat.
Cool.
Are you going to call it Zubatman?
I considered it very, very briefly. I am actually looking up a name on my phone right now. And anyone who gets this reference, you get a cookie point.
Yeah, an internet cookie point.
I would say when you get 10 cookie points, contact me and you can redeem it for 1 free kick in the crotch.
Or, just hang on to the cookie points, because they're worth more.
No, like, seriously, man.
Yeah, you're right. You have no power in your legs. You wouldn't be able to kick much. And Pokeballs.
You could use a Great Ball. Wait,
I could.
Does this game have the thing where you use the different balls and it displays a different ball when it comes out?
No.
Aww.
No. These are all, they just get better, or they did introduce specialized balls, the apricorns.
They sound delicious.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, other than that, they just all look the same.
Yep.
So what's your nickname, mate?
Langstrom.
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 Langstrom. Langstrom. I don't get it.
Well, I will give you a hint. It's a Batman reference.
I kind of guessed.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could, like, rub two neurons together. Kudos.
I was hoping to sneak past and get to the ball. I didn't expect to see anyone here. Yeah, you did. You were waiting next to that item for a reason.
That's why he wasn't wearing pants. In between the animation of seeing him on the map and when he entered the battle is when he put on pants. The dude's a master at the no pants jutsu. The ancient art.
It's Onyx, and we don't have...
we don't have a water type.
We don't have a water type with a water move.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. If you just believe, man.
I should have taught something Mud Slap.
No, you can only use them once, man. What if we need to teach something really powerful, Mud Slap?
Because we're really going to use Mud Slap the entire
Said
game.
no one ever.
Great, so we're bound in. That's a good start.
Bind up that Pokemon. That doesn't sound terrible at all.
Let's get some Leers happening.
Leers is defense?
Yeah, it drops defense by 1.
And I'm just sitting here wishing for fake tears.
Yep.
Oh, what's the other one? What's not for Screech?
Screech.
Does anything get Prankster Screech?
Prankster Screech. That'd be interesting.
Into Precipice Blades.
Yeah.
Into Rock Slide.
Into any physical move. Into Kangaskhan's Fake Out for all I care.
Into Superpower. If only Kangaskhan... Can you imagine if Kangaskhan learned Superpower?
That'd be pretty cool.
Everywhere. Just everywhere.
It does get like Drain Punch and stuff though.
Yeah,
and
but
power,
deep punch aren't that great. Low sweep for days.
Yeah, I suppose.
Now, can you imagine if Mega Steelix was useful?
Yeah, that'd be pretty great.
You're gonna need to use a potion.
I know.
No, sorry, a berry. No, a berry potion. A berry.
A berry.
A potion.
A potion. What are we even saying, man?
I lost track of this about like 20 years ago.
Also, before you were born.
Yeah, when I was in the womb, I just thought to myself, I was like, man, you know what I'm gonna do with my life? I'm gonna shit talk. Yeah.
And from that day forward, Ben was a shit talker.
You mad?
No, not really. I enjoy you shit talking most of the time.
Most of the time. Except when it's personal attacks on me, so I guess that makes about I enjoy you shit talking about 10% of the time.
Yeah, I hope we keep all our built-up rage. Because...
Oh, your teenage angst.
All Chug Nuggets is teenage angst.
After being named after poop follicles, you twat. It's not very effective.
No, and it means we lost all our rage bonuses. That's why I was using rage, was to build it up and take all this damage and be like, yeah, now we're at like +6.
Your rage is building.
Oh yeah, baby.
He is the incredible.
But despite all his rage, he is still just a rat in a cage.
And you're just a dirtbag, baby.
I'm not a teenage dirtbag though.
Not anymore. You old fart.
I know. It's so sad.
Being legally adult sucks.
It does. I was released from bind. And then he bound me again.
I bet you love being... No.
Enough sexual references from you, mate.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can totally do it. Tie me up.
Oh dear.
You walked into that one.
I certainly did.
You certainly did.
Certainly. Oh man, that was one intense
What's
battle.
in the box? Oh.
Potion Man. Like you said, everything in this game is just potions and Pokeballs.
What about nuggets?
There are some nuggets somewhere.
Why don't we walk past him? Is that all there is in the cave?
Oh no, we can walk past him. I'm just gonna heal because we're right at the door.
Oh, that's kind of disappointing.
Yeah. We could also trade out one of our rock-type Pokemon for Zubat.
But then we have this argument again.
Let's put it again to the viewers.
Do you know we can do a really baity, lame, super lame, ultra bait, lame HD?
What do you reckon?
Like lame in 4K, 3D, featured at IMAX.
Can you get to the point?
I thought you liked the foreplay.
Oh,
winning!
I hate you so much. But yes, choose, everybody, choose between the Dudette, all Rocky, So let's bring him up on screen. We have Rocky the Onyx. He gets experience really quickly. He levels up really quickly. And he's holding a Bitterberry for some reason.
And he makes Ryan disappointed with his life.
Very disappointed.
Vote Onyx. He's the Rocky you deserve.
Or we have the Dudette, who has an actual rock move, has defense curl, can get rollout. Just saying, defense curl rollout.
Now, I'm just going to stop you for a second. How about we get a rock type that means we don't have to trade it to evolve it?
You know, that's probably true. Oh dear. We might trade. We might figure it out and trade it on the carts themselves at some point. But yes, so decide for us, Rocky or the Dudette.
Also, the logistics of this is going to be terrible. We decided to ignore your fucking comments, and now we're using. What's another sec-gen rockin' type?
Yeah, keep thinking. There's not a lot. Aerodactyl.
Aerodactyl
maybe.
Counts.
Later.
Kabutops.
Yeah, maybe.
Armor.
We have to trade for both of those, I'm pretty sure.
They're both trading?
Well, they trade into Gen 2, I think. Because they're Gen 1 mons.
Oh, God. There are other rock types?
I don't know.
Anyway.
But we'll figure that out next time on A Pinch of Salt Gaming.
Ciao.
Have you ever played Ratchet and Clank? No. What is it?
Just keep jumping. Just keep jumping.